Hello, I welcome to UPSC Prelims Chaturya series of Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy, where we will discuss the daily prelims MCQs from the Hindu, Indian Express and PIB. Let's get started. The first question. Consider the following statements with respect to National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. The commission is headed by a sitting or retired judge of the Supreme Court of India or a sitting or retired Chief Justice of High Court. It is a judicial commission in India which was set up in 1988 under the Consumer Protection Act of 1986. It can hear appeals against the decisions of both state and district consumer dispute redressal forums. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. This was a news recently. The Supreme Court of India issued a notice to two members of the NCDRC seeking explanation from them for issuing non-bailable warrants against the directors of a company, ignoring a previous interim order of the SC. About this, it is a quasi-judicial commission in India which was set up in 1988 under the Consumer Protection Act of 1986. Mandate to provide expensive, speedy and summary redressal of consumer disputes. Its head office is in New Delhi. The commission is headed by a sitting or retired judge of the Supreme Court or sitting or retired Chief Justice of a High Court. NCDRC shall have jurisdiction of a complaint valued more than 2 crore and also have appellant and revisional jurisdiction from the orders of the state commission or the district for as the case may be. The provisions of this act cover goods as well as services. The goods are those which are manufactured or produced and sold to consumers through wholesalers and retailers. The services are in the nature of transport, telephone, electricity, housing, banking, insurance, medical treatment, etc. Eligibility to file a claim. Any person who has brought goods for consideration and finds any defect in the quality, quantity, potency, purity, or standard of the goods, has hired or availed any service for consideration and finds any fault, imperfection, shortcoming, or inadvocacy in the quality, nature, and manner of performance in relation to the service. However, if a person has brought the goods for resale or for a commercial purpose, he is not a consumer. No complaint can be filed for alleged deficiency in any service that is rendered free of charge or under a contract of personal service. Who can file a complaint? A complaint may be filed by the following: a consumer, any voluntary consumer association registered under the Companies Act 1956, the central government or any state government, one or more consumers where there are numerous consumers. Appeal. Any person aggrieved by an order of NCDRC may prefer an appeal against such an order to SC within a period of 30 days. So the answer is only 2, because it is a quasi-judicial commission in India which was set up in 1988 under the Consumer Protection Act of 1986, not judicial commission. Moving to the next question. Tiranga Barfi recently got a GI tag. Belongs to which city of Uttar Pradesh? Option A, Kanpur. Option B, Ayodhya. Option C, Varanasi. Option D, Lucknow. Tiranga Barfi of Varanasi, linked with India's independence, attained geographical indication status. Dalwa Murti metal casting craft from Varanasi also received GI recognition. The GI Registry Office in Chennai listed 75 new products from Uttar Pradesh, including these. Varanasi now boasts 34 GI products, contributing to Uttar Pradesh total of 75. Other items like Bareli, Jardoji, and Taru embroidery also gained GI registration, bringing the state total to 75 record. So the answer is option C, Varanasi. Moving to the next question. With reference to the Iron Age, consider the following statements. The Iron Age was a period in human history that started between 1200 BC and 1600 BC, depending on the region, and followed the Stone Age and the Bronze Age. Iron work first began in Turkey before spreading to other European countries. The Iron Age did not occur in America because this was a new world and had not it been discovered. How many of the statement given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. A team of archaeologists claimed to have discovered a unique Iron Age megalithic site at Uragattu near Bandala village in SS Tandvayi Mandal of Mulugu district, Telangana. About Iron Age, the Iron Age was period in human history that started between 1200 BC and 600 BC, depending on the region, and followed the Stone Age and Bronze Age. The Iron Age existed in Africa, Europe, and Asia during prehistoric times in the old world. The Iron Age did not occur in America because this was the new world and not yet been discovered. People discovered in iron at this time. It quickly became the preferred choice of metal, replacing the use of bronze in metalworking. The use of iron brought important changes to people's lives. Iron work first began in Turkey before spreading to the other European countries. People used in iron to make strong tools, which made farming easier. Farmers used an art that is nothing but iron flow during the Iron Age to turn over their fields. These were much more efficient than the wooden or the bronze plows. They also made iron swords and other weapons. Huge armies of soldiers soon carried iron weapons. These weapons made an army much harder to defeat. Armies traveled to other lands and took over places they liked. Kings and other rulers gained great power. Other changes in technology also happened during the Iron Age. People built large forts and bridges. Pottery and weaving improved. Human dug deep mines in the ground to find salt and other valuable minerals. End of Iron Age. The iron is a part of prehistory or the time before humans used writing. Therefore, the Iron Age ended once writing became widespread. Still, iron continues to be a popular choice for crafting iron tools, weapons, doors, windows, building supports, machinery, and more. So the answer is all three are correct. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding the Sala-Vai Gomez. Sala-Vai Gomez is an oceanic ridge in the northeastern Pacific Ocean. Ecosystems in Sala-Vai Gomez and Najaka ridges regions are isolated by the Mariana Trench. Which of the statement given above is are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, neither one or two. Scientists recently announced the discovery of 160 marine species in the Sala-Vai Gomez Ridge. Sala-Vai Gomez Ridge is an oceanic ridge in the southeastern Pacific Ocean. Ecosystem in Sala-Vai Gomez and Najaka Ridges regions are isolated by the Atacama Trench, the Humboldt Current System, and an extreme oxygen minimum zone. So the answer is neither one or two because Sala-Vai Gomez is an oceanic ridge in southeastern Pacific Ocean, not northeastern. So ecosystem in Sala-Vai Gomez and Najaka Ridge regions are isolated by the Atacama Trench, not Mariana Trench. Moving to the next question. Leaf little frog recently seen in the news is primarily found in which forest? Option A, Brazilian Atlantic rainforest. Option B, Norway spruce forest. Option C, Congo Basin forest. Option D, Kukre Reserve forest. Scientists recently discovered that leaf little frogs emit ultrasonic sounds as a defense against predators. These high-frequency screams, inaudible to humans, are as a survival strategy for the most abundant frog species in forest communities. Found in Brazilian Atlantic rainforest, they inhabited leaf little and low vegetation. Females are the largest at 64 millimeters. Despite their unique adaptation, they are categorized as a least concern by IUCN. Ultrasonic waves exceed human hearing frequencies. So the answer is option A, Brazilian Atlantic rainforest. Thank you. This is the today session.